Lionel Messi appears to find himself at a crossroads, at least as far as his club career is concerned. Yes, he's shown that he still has the ability to influence games and even tournaments. It was proved by just how well he managed to lead Argentina to FIFA World Cup glory. But Paris Saint-Germain's UEFA Champions League exit bore some all too familiar traits when it came to the story that has been woven between Lionel Messi and PSG. They did have a lot of individual talent, that is true, and this is despite the fact that they were missing the likes of Neymar, but Messi and PSG were comfortably outdone by a cohesive unit of a Bayern Munich side who, whilst probably not having the same star power, definitely played much better as a team than what PSG did, and therefore were deserving winners going into the quarter-finals. Now, why this is a crossroads is because it is worth remembering that Messi's contract expires at the end of this season, which of course brings us to the rather pertinent question that we've asked. Has the Messi-PSG project actually failed, and is it time for both parties to move on from the arrangement? Now, if you've watched how it is that everything has unfolded, you realize that Messi's second season in Paris has been a lot better than his first, and a quick look at his stats in the Paris side reflect that. His first season in the French capital saw him play a total of 34 games across all competitions, and he scored only 11 goals and notched up 15 assists. That is shockingly less by his own standards because, well, quite frankly, we've come to expect a lot more from Leo Messi in his time at the international level stage, and even at how long he's dominated club football. These numbers just don't reflect the kind of talent he has, and truth be told, even Messi himself knew that, which is why if you compare his numbers from last season and you compare it to this season, even prior to the World Cup, you'll realize that there was a more than stark difference as he settled into life in Paris. So this season so far, he's played 30 games for Paris Saint-Germain, and he scored a total of 18 goals and notched up 16 assists. Again, far better numbers as you can see already that he's gotten for Paris, and he's looked much better. He's managed to link up play even better with the likes of Kylian Mbappe and of course Neymar. And overall, his play has looked a lot more exuberant. He's been influencing the matches a lot more. So again, it is worth wondering how it is that we can ask the question that this project has been a failure. But if you're looking at it in terms of not just raw numbers, but also the trophies that Paris have won, then you'll understand why exactly it seems to be the case that, well, this project might very well have to come to an end. Messi's time at PSG has seen him win only 2 trophies with the side so far. Yes, he's won the Ligue 1, and he also has, of course, won the Trophée des Champions, which is, of course, the French version of what you'd call the Community Shield in England. So it's the one-off match that is played between the team that has won the league and the team that has won the domestic cup. But winning domestic trophies for Paris Saint-Germain isn't really a priority. Their ultimate aim is to be a Champions League winning side, and in that sense, you can say that back-to-back exits in the round of 16 mean that they really haven't come any closer to accomplishing that goal, despite pulling off the coup of signing arguably the greatest player to have ever graced this game on a free transfer. And that is why it's worth wondering whether or not both parties would benefit from a full break or a clean break. Because whilst Messi has, on an individual basis, look very, very good for Paris Saint-Germain, he's definitely had moments where he's woven a lot of magic on the field. The truth of the matter is he hasn't really quite been able to influence things the way he was at Barca, and what's worse, it doesn't look like he's made Paris Saint-Germain ultimately better side. That is because, of course, PSG have a lot of attacking talent in their squad already, and adding Messi was merely just adding another coat of silver paint, whereas what they needed was something else. Cohesive squad building hasn't exactly been one of PSG's biggest strengths, and the fact that they could sign Messi proved that, because it didn't really matter to them if they built a cohesive side. They wanted to side with the biggest superstars, and that's what they've gotten. But superstars don't necessarily always guarantee success, and maybe, just maybe, Messi himself is realizing that too, and maybe he might choose to walk away from a project that quite clearly hasn't lived up to expectations, and truth be told, which might not even live up to expectations. Thank you all so much for joining us on this video. If you enjoy our work over here at Sports Today, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, leave us a comment, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app as well. And if you're already on the channel, please check out some other videos that we've done. For now though, from all of us, goodbye.